say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean, ay. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, some people questioned the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019. But 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. DA, thanks. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Jay Crowder out there with Miller. And it's Williams at the 5. And for Orlando, at the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Carter in at center. We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
Charlotte making the switch here. Martin's checked in. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for one.
So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But do you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Jay Crowder out there with Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Rozier. He has 6. Here's Ball. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So it's the Hornets now. 8-point game. Clock at 4. Going inside.
Boy, that is outstanding defense from Jalen Suggs. The ability to contest without fouling. Get in the space of that offensive player. Nice.
Now, here's Banchero. Defended by Crowder. Now, Banchero. He has 5.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rozier looking around. In the corner, Crowder with it. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
Pass to Banchero. On the pass to Jacobs. Dishes it to Howard. Bowles setting the pick for Howard. Nice D from Williams. Hornets trail by 5. Crowder with it. And it's Ball in the corner. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Jacobs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Ball against Anthony. Rozier for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
To the paint.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 6. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Drops in the tray.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Down low, and he lays in the alley-oop. And the Magic lead by 5.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Bulls. Driving inside.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Here's Howard, and he banks in the layup. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to McGowan's. Pass to Rozier. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front, up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. Over in the East, LaMelo Ball.
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of point guard qualities. Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
You look at these assist total, Ernie. They're playing as one complete unit. When you see that many assists, that means that everyone's involved. Constant motion, finding free guys.
Yeah, the defense looks confused at times. Unpredictability will do that to you. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He had it.
Martin's checked in for the Hornets. Magic leading by 7. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Then there's Suggs. And it's Howard in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. And here is Rozier. 11 points in the game. Ball kicks to Williams. Back to Ball. Left side Williams. Now here's Rozier. Defense right on him.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Passes it to Jacobs. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty fast.
Rozier against Howard. Now here's Ball. He's got 15. Goes up to the stripe. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Teardrop shot, and Howard with the nice bucket inside. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Ball outside for Martin. To end the cold streak. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
And Caro off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rozier, the pass to Williams. Oh, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West, of course, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. The pass to McGowan. Here's Bouknight. Here's the three. Up the line by Charlotte. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 17 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
The Magic making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
McGowan's the pass to Bouknight. There's a good screen. He takes it in, and it's denied.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
They grab their own miss. Count it in the Orlando lead as they cut to just 9 points on the basket from Richards.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now here's Bouknight, covered by Anthony. McGowan's the pass to Williams. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Anthony kicks the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Stolen. Here's Bouknight. Pass to Richards. Here's McGowan's. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Anthony.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Bull. .146 left to play here in the third. Fires from deep. Passes to Jacobs. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 10.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's McGowan. Rebound by the Magic. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jacobs. No good on the three. Hornets trail by 12. And here is Bouknight. The pass to Martin from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's McGowan. No good from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Jacobs. Stolen by Martin. Pass to McGowan's. The 8-footer. And it's blocked. And they recover. Knocked loose. Anthony, the pass to Jacobs. To the middle. And so it's Orlando with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an even. And here's Charlotte. A nice run going 12 in a row. Setting the floor for the Hornets. We've got Williams. LaMelo Ball is out there with Miller. And it's McGowan's in at the shooting guard. Orlando leading by 10. Passes it to Banchero. To the left wing. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Suggs. Gets the leaner to fall.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Ball kicks to Miller. Outside Crowder. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Offensive rebound. Richards got it. Good job in the low post.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Sinks the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 13.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Banchero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Ball. Feeds it to Miller. Now the pass to Rozier. Kicks it to Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
And he makes the first. Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Ball hits them both. Magic leading by 13. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. He dishes it to Miller. He kicks it to Ball. Back to Miller. Launches it. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Black. Rozier defending. A nice shot by Black.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Orlando's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Rejected by Crowder. Like we know, a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And the Magic making a change here. Howard's checked in.
Howard. And now fans, make some noise. It's time for your 407 bench feed.
We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. To the paint, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jalen Suggs.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
First one falls for him.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And both free throws good from Crowder. And so here's Orlando. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Black. The dish to Banchero. 5 on the clock. Pass to Jacobs. Outside Howard. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And here are the Hornets now. It's a 10-point game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
At the line for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Everybody busy.